search for Eric Edson, the missing Burlington man, is over. Multiple agencies worked together to get Edson into custody after following a tip from the public that led them to the Lamoille River in Georgia, Vermont. NBC5's Amanda Martin-Ryan joins us live. And Amanda, you spoke to a business that saw him before he was actually captured.
Yeah, Alice, 2 employees from that business say they didn't know Edson was wanted by police, but did find it odd that he kept his hood on the entire time, paid hundreds in cash, and then needed a whole new outfit from boots to a belt.
This is the sweater he purchased for his son's wedding.
Johnson Farm and Garden is one of the stops Edson made Wednesday morning while running from police. The store says he didn't steal anything, but employees who helped him say he used a wet wad of cash to buy $500 worth of clothes.
It was odd that he asked for underwear. We do sell underwear.
We literally dressed this guy head to toe.
Dubray and Gomez say Edson came in when the store opened at 7:30. He kept a hood on and avoided eye contact, but the strangest part, they say, was when he got to the register.
I mean, it was so wet, like we had to put it underneath like one of the other registers just to dry out before we actually put it in the drawer because it was just soaking wet.
Not only that, he had like $8 in change and he was like, keep the change.
He did not want his change.
After Edson visited the store, he somehow got to Fairfax and stole a tractor and dump truck, both found abandoned. Later Wednesday night, authorities say Edson tried stealing an ATV and a kayak, but had to stay on the run when the owners caught him in the act and called police. That tip led authorities to Edson Thursday afternoon, spotted in a different stolen kayak in Georgia, which he tried using to escape for what ended up being the last time.
He got back into the kayak and tried crossing the river again, at which point he was taken into custody upon coming across the other side of the shore.
And now VSP is working to string together the timeline of Edson's activity throughout the past week.
We're trying to piece it together ourselves as it unfolds, and all of that will be provided in the court affidavit, when the time comes. But we're still trying to put together that timeline as well.
Meantime, Dubray and Gomez say they still have goosebumps, knowing they came face to face with the man who has at least 49 felony convictions.
I just wouldn't expect somebody that's on the run to go
in
a store where there's cameras and but I guess if you're trying to change your clothing, I mean, he was soaking wet. He was. So I don't know.
It's crazy. Police are asking anyone with information or anyone who thinks they could be a victim of Edson to give them a call. Live in Williston, Amanda Martin-Ryan, NBC5 News.